Hey guys, how's it going? Kevin Cleary here with a quick first impressions video for you on a really cool knife, one that I have wanted to get my hands on for some time, and I'm pretty stoked to be able to share it with you. We'll come back and look at some of those details. Quickly, this is going to come in the We Knife box with a little sleeve on it. I don't know if they're doing that for every knife or just the more premium stuff these days, but this is how it comes. And then inside we have the typical We Knife pouch with some goodies that we're used to seeing. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that. We've seen all that before, and just by taking a quick look, you can kind of see what's in there. Let me get this out of the way and bring in what everyone came for. This is the We Knives Thug XL, Matt Christensen design. You can see the maker's mark over here for Christensen Knife Works. And I have to say that this design is really compelling to me. In fact, so compelling that it crossed my mind to pick up the original version of this, which was super small, like much too small for me. And you guys know my feelings on smaller knives. I just don't enjoy them, but the design is so good that I was really tempted. Ultimately, I decided not to. But it really, it was close. I like the design that much that I was almost willing just to take a look at one, just to kind of see what it was going to be all about. Thankfully, they came out with an XL version, which is still not a large knife, by the way, but it's definitely more in keeping with what I like in terms of size. It's still not there, but it's pretty darn close. Close enough that I can still enjoy this. And I have to say, now having had this in hand and been able to spend a little bit of time, I did open it up and check it out just for a minute or two before making this video. And this is a really compelling knife. So quick rundown. Up here at the front, we have this absolutely gorgeous looking satin ground 20 CV blade. Look at this compound Tanto blade. Really nice flat grind here at the end. I just love, I don't know, guys, tell me if I'm nuts here, but does anyone else absolutely love the way that a compound satin ground blade just plays with the light like that? This is absolutely gorgeous, guys. Really nicely done. There is another version of this blade that I mean, it still looks cool. It's essentially finished the same way as the titanium side of the frame lock here, where it's got these hand rubbed, long grind line or long polishing lines. I guess it's not even polished. It's sort of just hand rubbed, I guess. This to me is much more compelling because oh man, a satin compound blade is about my favorite thing in the knife world. That is spectacular. Very thin behind the edge. You get that extra toughness from the flat ground Tanto portion. Nice swedge here on the top sort of completes the look. The hardware and the thumb stud are this matching sort of brown anodizing. Really nice pivot collar here. Over here, the pivot collar also serves as an over travel stop. Again, just a feature that I really enjoy. So we've been talking about the blade up to this point, and no mistake that I really like that. However, we have yet to touch on this carbon fiber. Look how nicely done that is. No voids, beautiful 3D look to it. That what really well done. Carbon fiber when it's sort of forged or yeah, I guess this would be forged carbon fiber. It has this depth to it that is really attractive, and this knife does not disappoint. And I purposely went around and sort of looked on Instagram and looked at some reviews to see if a bunch of people were complaining about the carbon fiber, and maybe I just got a good one, right? But no. They all seem to be pretty well done. And this is what companies should be doing, being a little selective about the carbon fiber. This is absolutely beautiful. All right, turning over to the titanium side, and you can get these with this finish, this sort of vertical, or I don't know, horizontal. I don't know if this is vertical. I guess it's rubbing this way, but omnidirectional rubbed finish on the titanium and pocket clip, which is a milled titanium clip as well. But this looks absolutely fantastic. The sort of subdued finish here goes great with the bronze ano on the titanium. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous knife. It's carried over and continued on the titanium backspace. So you can see a little bit of a lanyard attachment point there. Deployment is by thumb stud, and it is very, very nice. It's comfortable, it's fast, it's enjoyable. The ergonomics on this, this is on the smaller side. I know we haven't gotten to size yet, but it actually feels really good in hand just by virtue of the shape of this handle. So let me set the knife down here and I'll give you the numbers really quick. So this is 7 and 13/16, so just a little over 7 3/4, 3 3/8 on the blade. When you close this, it's going to take up, 4.5 inches of depth in your pocket there. The grip area is actually not too bad. For a smaller size knife, 3 3/4 inches is pretty good. And you can see I have no problem getting even my pinky finger on here. And it sort of sits, there are a number of knives that I have that sort of sit like this. In a saber grip, this angle sort of just matches my palm. You can switch to a hammer style grip and it still works. It's now I start to feel like I'm a little bit cramped for space, but in a saber grip with, by the way, nice flat spine there, spot for my thumb to go. This feels really, really good. And the grip area there was 3 3/4 inches, as I mentioned. The weight on this, 4.1 ounces, so very nice. It's going to be a little heavier if you go with the full titanium. All right, and you can see, let me open this up and see if I can show you. Yeah, I think you can probably see it there a little bit, or maybe let's see from this side. There you go. You can probably see a little bit, but this has been skeletonized a little bit on the inside to just save a bit of weight. That's on the frame lock side here. And that kind of attention to detail, things like the over travel stop and the skeletonizing, that's a really, really nice touch. So I have to say, my first impression on this is this is just a gorgeous, gorgeous knife. The design I've always liked. I've liked the design for years since the smaller one came out. And so now that it's available in a size that is big enough, I mean, this is really highly compelling to me. I find this to be an absolutely beautiful, beautiful knife. Great from a design standpoint, but also in terms of usability. If you got to get this out and cut something, it looks like it'll definitely do the job. Again, first impression, all I can really speak to is how it feels in hand and how it looks. But I will spend a bit of time with this. I'll carry it, I'll use it, I'll cut some stuff with it and come back with a full review. But frankly, I don't expect to be too disappointed. Everything seems to be about working the way it should. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Let me know down in the comments below what you think of this knife. And also don't forget to check those links in the description. This came from White Mountain Knives. I think they still have some in stock, so you can go over there. There are also affiliate links to DLT Trading and Blade Ops. And any of those links would be a great help. Just checking those out and I mean, just using those links if you're going to buy something anyway is a huge help to the channel. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We will talk to you soon.